All right, here we are, Canyonwood Trail, entering the gate that we've got to close. We are packed, loaded, ready to camp and explore.
Gate will be closing in 2 minutes, 5 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not leaving. Wow. Look at those rocks, they're cold. They look like they're cold. Why did you put me out of the way?
Because I was walking in the top. That kind of happens sometimes.
Last night it was snowing. Check it out. So beautiful. And we're going to walk another hour or so
No one owns all this.
across the stream,
God.
and that's where we'll set up camp.
Grandmother's house we will go.
I guess.
Yeah, these are citrus plants. They're going to grow way up. Have a little bud on the end there, or maybe 3. Break out with like 4 little branches. They fall over and they reseed.
Looks like aloe.
Aloe's a lot softer. Except for aloes. Yeah, this has thorns too, right here on the end.
Yeah, the pointy thing you just did.
All right, from right here, what other kind of trees or plants can you name out?
Juniper straight ahead of us. Just on a palo verde. There's a palo verde, but it's almost dead. Prickly pear cactus right there. Pretty much just sagebrush here. There's another juniper. More junipers up on the hill.
That's cool. About 45 minutes to the campsite. The river's on that side. Stream, it's not a river. It's 3 p.m. local time. 60 degrees. Feels great.
Alright, when we got water here, so when this water's flowing, a lot of times it's up and over these rocks. These things become super slick. I don't care how strong your work boot or whatever his traction is, they become slip and slides. You can see them right down in there. Those will be like little slip and slides from all the up. See?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can see where you just did that with your stuff.
Uh-huh. And that, it's just a bear, it's like lube. It's a slip. Yeah.
All right, and now it went from red rock to trees.
What's next? Big, ginormous, huge, ginormous rocks? I think I said that there was big and gigantic rocks.
The trees on one side, red rock on the other. We always bring too much gear. Our packs weigh over 50 pounds each. And we're carrying a little bit of water. I guess we're over halfway to the stream we're going to camp at. Great views. Look at that all down through there. That looks like something from Tennessee, but out here in Sedona, Arizona, home of the Red Desert. But it's lined up with these gorgeous ridgeways.
Done nothing but go east the entire time. Yeah, the sun's still back.
Filming the actual hike. We're all breathing heavy because it's such a good exercise, and we're all carrying about 40-50 pounds of gear because we'll be staying overnight. So check it out. Love how it goes from wooded desert to red desert. My favorite's the red desert part. Oh, and check it out. We've got us a gully washer. As we say in the South, this is a gully. That's collected some rainwater. We're not going to drink out of that. Can't purify that. This looks like National Geographic.
I was waiting for it.
This is beautiful. Some birds flying around. They've been drinking from the gully.
Here's what's left of an old Native American hot tub.
What's up, man? I think I'm gonna leave.
Look at that.
If you didn't have 2 jugs of water, I'd go with you.
Would that be cool to lay down in on that flat rock?
I'm gonna lay down. Just kidding. I'm gonna keep going. Thank God. I'm almost there.
Now we finally approached the last fence.
Jimmy, you're straight up, bro.
You got to cross this barbed wire fence. It's pretty wild. But it divides this this area from the Cosino National Forest.
Sure.
Sergeant Jim's gonna lock it back.
How much further from here?
We're gonna come to it's gonna come to a crest, and then it's gonna be almost straight down to the stream from there. 10 minutes. All right, we finally reached an intersection here. Hot Loop Trail.
Look.
Hot Loop Trail number 94 goes that direction. That's like southeast. And Woods Canyon Trail still straight ahead. And then it will crest soon, and then we'll be downhill from there all the way into the streams.
Well, that's probably...
This sign here at the intersection's pretty wild. Warning for the Jacks Canyon Trail. This is not a loop, extremely rugged, mostly unmarked, no cell phone service down here. Make sure you're properly prepared. This is not a day hike, so overnight camping's allowed. Sometimes extreme temperatures below freezing at night. Do you have enough food, map, water, warm clothes? Do people know where you are? Check. Yes. Cool. All right. Buns Mountain Wilderness, Coconino National Forest.
Yo, Jimmy. Look what I found. Sorry.
Closed to motor vehicles and hang gliders. Sorry guys, but imagine that. That'd be wild. Who's been hang gliding?
Water. I see some more water, I think. Yep, that's water, I think. Nope.
That wild. And then there's the stream. So we'll cross here whenever it flattens out and find a camp. Guys, welcome to our campsite. We've got a fire going on already. We got a fire pit dug. Over there is the creek. The water's not as high as it was when I came here a few years ago, but still may be able to jump in. Red rocks. The trail's up there. We have the glow in the dark this year. For new this year, green glow in the dark paracord. So bears walk up to this paracord and it hurts their eyes, and they go back home and they go to bed or finish reading a book or making porridge, whichever one they were in the middle of. Let me show you around the campsite. We don't got it fully up, but this is pretty much the majority. There's Drew's camp there. There's my tent. I love this Eureka tent I got back in 2006 or 7.
Oh, that's a nice spot too.
Drew's setting up, what are you setting up, Drew? Jimmy?
Jimmy,
You guys are camouflage. I couldn't tell who was who.
putting my stuff up, man. They're gonna have to hang it from a tree.
He's got a nice hammock going on here because he has no regard for his back or spinal cord. That's nice. And guys, here's the wildest part. This is 90-something. I am 90-something% sure this is where I camped out a few years ago.
I'm sure it is too.
The odds of you finding this spot, considering how deep we've marched in and then had to break right.
Have you said how far we're in? We're 5 miles deep.
We're 5 miles deep, surrounded by red rocks up there, red rocks ridge, and green top ridge over there. We're at Oak Canyon Creek.
Hey, Dad.
That just kind of dead ends. This back here is kind of like our second bedroom. Probably turn this into the bathroom, maybe, if we can cut some of these. See, these trees are, I mean, they're not briars per se, but they're pretty sharp. That's a good place for a bathroom back here. We're using all this driftwood for firewood. It's dead, it's hollow, and it burns instantly. Good burning. Isn't this neat? National Geographic out here, I tell you. And this is not a trail or anything. We just walked across the river's edge to pretty much where I thought the campsite was in the area of, and do the best we can, finding what we could, and then lo and behold, we found the actual site, which is pretty wild. Pretty wild. So I thought it'd be a cool idea. I mean, you got to wear tactical pants anyway on this trip. You know, you got to wear something. You can't be in shorts or sweatpants. So we all picked up these sweet tactical pants. It's kind of,
Michael says tactical's practical.
it's all kind of matching with most everything here.
Now you see me?
You'll never believe we found these shirts from our basic training battalion. Hold that up real quick. All right. So that is the 2nd Infantry, I'm sorry, 2nd Battalion, 54th Infantry, back there, 1st Platoon in Fort Benning. So somehow, believe it or not, and this was our actual crest, and then that was our slogan, "I'll cast my shoe over it," meaning they were going to get over that wall of Germans one way or the other and get to the other side during World War II. That's its origin. And that is our basic training battalion. And believe it or not, I found those t-shirts on the website, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So that was cool.
Yeah.
We got water. We got jugs of water. We don't recommend hauling in this much water, but you got to get it here somehow. And
it's highly recommended to haul in all this water.
we got food. We got MRE ready eats. I'm doing Thai style coconut curry tonight.
MRM.
Then we got over here, we got some beef lasagna. Oh yeah, we like the pasta in my house.
That's good. Jim's got some breakfast going on. And then, of course, unsalted trail mix, some fruit. I brought a sweet potato, too. So, we're going to eat good and relatively healthy. And then there's our sunset for the night. Watch your eyes. And the bats should be coming here in about an hour. They'll be...
What?
The bats.
What's that?
Did I not tell you about the bats? You know what I mean. Bats. You know what bats are? Yeah, they'll be coming around maybe in an hour when that sun goes down.
Why?
They
live here.
They're catching bugs that are in the air, but it's going to look like they're coming after your head.
Yeah, it will look like that.
All right. Ranger Camp 2025 out for now.
No, I didn't pack it.
Okay, here's our camp at nighttime. Check out that. We got a fire going, not too big. We got it dug in with rocks. I'm on the jet boil,
That water.
boiling the water, adding it to our meal ready to eat
So cool.
meals. Which is cool. That's what they had in the military. And it was really hard to get a long time ago. But these, you know, you can pick those up at Walmart. That's about to boil. Here's these guys eating lasagna. I got some rice and chicken next. There's Wild Jim.
Gotta figure out where to put my spoon now.
You're gonna need it.
I'm sorry, I don't.
We got some line hanging up here. Check out that sunset now. Turn that light out. Very cool. We'll be going to bed here in an hour or something. So far, the only wild animal we've seen today was a lizard. It's about 7 a.m. here. Sun's coming up. This is the morning view from the campsite. And then we'll
6:24.
clean up and head out shortly. Check it out though.
Ready?
Ready. Ready. View from below. Heading back now. It was a decent night's sleep. Jim's hammock fell 8 or 9 times. Good weather again today. Woods Canyon Trail, Sedona, Arizona is the location. And we walked, passed through several fences, maybe an hour and 15-minute walk back to where we were at. And the change of scenery from start to middle to the end of the trails, it's crazy. It's beautiful. What a view.
I didn't get a picture of this last time, so I wanted to make sure I got
The view going back from Woods Canyon Trail. It's around 10 a.m. Arizona time. It's been a good trip. Tomorrow we're going to check out Jerome, Arizona. It's like ghost town headquarters or something for the country. A lot of old ghost hotels and towns, I guess. Haunted for whatever reason. They had like a mental hospital on top of the mountain. We're going tomorrow or something. So that invited all the crazy ghosts there to live. And they got a burger shack on top too. We got to go to. So again, Sedona, Arizona, highly recommended. Come in April or October, avoid the heat. Find you a good Airbnb to stay in. And check out the trails. Bring water. Have fun.
Fun coming out here on a full moon and hiking. Get on these trails that you can see and just go hiking around with nature. No flash.
Heading back now. It's been a great trip.
Are you falling behind or you just... Okay.
Recording a video of the walk. Got briars back there. No serious injuries overnight or yesterday here. Just some close to heat exhaustion maybe. And then overnight I think Jim had hypothermia because his hammock kept breaking from trees and he had to realign the trees and find new trees. Then that one would break and he's running out of trees, you know. I mean, even though there's a million trees there, at our spot it was kind of open, kind of like that maybe. But anyway, he couldn't find any trees, and I think about 3 a.m. it just collapsed again and he just laid on the bed of the floor of the desert, the cold desert last night. He laid there like a dog. But I said, Jim, come on into my tent, man. There's room. And so he was shivering for the rest of the morning or even whatever. So we had to give him hot coffee starting this morning. And he didn't return color for about an hour. At least 2 people has lost color on the trip. So it's good to stay in shape ahead of time if you're doing something strenuous and challenging. Anyway, and then the little guy there, he fell and smashed his knee, but he's got now no injuries. You may pass 2 or 3 or 4 people, but this is a million times better than the tourist trails. We'll go see those. Those are cool. But this is like for long-term activity, not really sightseeing. It is a cardiovascular challenge with the best views in the world. Hey, interview real quick. What'd y'all think about the overnight trail?
Man,
And the location and everything?
I think we were crazy on doing it, but
We were crazy on
man,
doing
it
it.
was a great experience. Wouldn't mind doing it again someday. But great experience all around.
Highly recommended.
Yeah. you better be ready for it because you're carrying a lot of gear and you're going quite a distance. I mean, look at what we just walked back from. You know, it's amazing. So, but it was one hell of an experience. I'm glad I got to share it with 3 of my favorite people.
Right?
Did you?
Probably a big timber wolf or something.
Yeah.
Big wolf tracks out through there we've seen. Look at this. National Geographic over here. Great views. One last hill. We said that last time, but we forget.
Please tell me you're not interviewing that bucket.
Okay, we got it. His pants keep falling down. It's ridiculous. Like he bought he bought 2X sweatpants or something. I don't know. Then it should be flat from here on out. Great hike, super challenging, especially for folks in your mid 40s. Allegedly, I may be 5 or 10 pounds overweight, but you gotta stay ready to be ready. All right, this is us. We've wrapped up the overnight stay and trail. Checking out of one of the gates. Hell's Gates, somebody called it. All right, heading out.